Hey guys, guess what time it is?
Welcome, Cantina is open. Yes, 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 yes.
I had a really messed up day. Made a little Chardonnay. And I keep the party. So I'm going to the front of the line. Let them out, call me online. I'm going to the front of the line.
And I got someone backstage.
Guys, it's Cantina time. Would you stop marking? There, you can get down on the ground. How's that? Oh, now you want back up. They're like, get us up, please, Mommy. Play with us. It's time to play again. After all, that's the only reason why I go live is to give them treats and to play with them, I swear. Okay, guys, there's a treat for Cassie. Oh, you don't want treats now. You just want to bark. See, we're progressing. Totally progressing, guys. So, welcome. We got our Cantina on YouTube and our Cantina on Twitch. We got both sides open and people walking in, and I just got a delivery from Amazon, so I'm going to be opening that during this because I want to see. Actually, I know what some of it's in, and I kind of want to pull it out like ASAP. And by the way, I am going to say this before I get any further. Isabella, you're the bomb. I was saying, I don't know if you caught it at the end of the last live, but I realized when I had the echo going on earlier that I closed Twitch in addition to the YouTube channel. So I didn't see half of your comments that were going on. However, I do it now. And thank you for joining us over on Twitch, my dear. And let's see, who else do we have here to say hi to? We have Butterfly Kisses. Da, 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 da. Okay, I got to remember the rest of those words. Sticking little bright flowers right up in her hair. Okay, I've forgotten it. Okay, but hey, Butterfly Kisses, how you doing, my dear? And Miss Princess Megan La Princessa is here. Angie Marie, in case you have to run before I get to your name, love you, my dear, no problem. You've got a lot going. No. Oh, today was about. Okay, guys, please send, hearts out to Angie Marie. Okay, keep her in your thoughts and prayers right now, guys. Okay. Actually, there's a lot of people who need thoughts and prayers right now. So if we can kind of do that for everyone in the community, it would be great. Let's see, who else we got here? Isabella. I said hello to Miss Isabella. And I also saw AJ here. Hello, AJ. How are you doing? And yes, Princess, it is party time. You were watching and listening. Even better. Yes. And K9's walking in. Yeah, I was all of a sudden, I was like, damn, I can't believe that. And because usually I can see both comment sections here, okay, and StreamYard. But when I do mental health lives, it's the only time that I use the banners. You know, when people do all this type of stuff, okay, those are banners. And I don't have both windows open. I should start doing that. I bet you I can do I don't know. I'll have to check that. I'm sure there's a way I can figure it out. And there is K9. How you doing? Oh, K9. This could be a very interesting discussion because I don't have just one dog in heat. I got two dogs in heat. And it's been interesting, to say the least. Very interesting. It's weird, though. Actually, Wrigley is not interested in his mom at all. I mean, I have a brief on her or him with the belly band, but he is not interested, and all he cares about is this little girl. Of course, she is so cute. I'd be interested too. What can I say? Yeah, K9, Lord help me. Exactly. I am like, poor. I know it's TMI, but I took off his belly band yesterday, and the poor boy, I mean, I felt bad for him. I'm just going to leave it that way. I would love doggy babies, but my mom would not let me right now. He, though, will be a doggy daddy. That's why he can't get fixed. Cassie, we are going to fix at some point here. Pia, definitely. And I think at this point, we're not going to be showing them at this point. There's no way I could get this one shown. She's too much of a handful. And Amy almost fell asleep. How dare you go almost fall asleep, girl? Come on. Love you. Wrigley, will you stop it? You are just too adorable and too out of control right now, aren't you? You are just way out of control right now. You want to just sit in mommy's lap? Yeah, you're the fuzzball, aren't you? Are you a fuzzball? Yeah, I have one that's like skint completely and the other's a fuzzball. So yeah. Oh, my baby boy. Okay, little baby boy, let me put you there. Your dog see, and that's my problem, Amy. I had one litter because for those of you who don't know the story, Cassie was my first one and Pia Pia disappeared. Pia is both of their moms. And when I was friends with the breeder and they were getting ready to retire Pia, and they were like, you know what? Would you like to have her? We just need to get 2 more litters. Okay, and then we're going to retire her. I'm like, oh yeah. So we ended up 3, got mommy, and also mommy and a daughter. And then we had the 1 litter, 3 babies, 3 puppies. In fact, I was like, Cantina has them growing up from this big, was done here on Cantina. And all of a sudden, what happened though is the breeder was going to take care of the puppies and Pia and because they are tiny. These little guys are tiny. And we went up to visit them, and I think it was day 3, if I remember right. And it was the other side of the island, so it was a far drive. And I got all the way up there, and breeder says, you know, we got problems. Pia is not eating. And I'm scared. I'm making chicken. I'm making eggs. She won't eat. And we're going to lose these puppies and her for sure. And puppies, they can hand feed, but still. And so I walked in, I grabbed 1 piece of kibble, handed it. She ate it up. She was missing us. So the breeder asked us if we would take all 3 puppies home and Pia and raise them all at the house. And I was a nervous wreck the whole time, but that's how we got Wrigley. She was like, okay, I need to keep the little boy to keep the line going. And he's easier to deal with anyhow. So he's, so he's going to have fun. He's going to have a fun life, the stud life. Yes. So, but I was so scared they would go to bed at home. So here we sit. The girls, sorry, Cass. The girls actually ended up with the breeder and the breeder's daughter. So I was very happy about that. So I get to see all of them once in a while, which is really, really nice. So, okay, let me get the link up and ready. So if anyone wants to come, why is my Windows not opening? Okay, the link. Yep, exactly. Weird. Okay. I'm trying to get to my link, but my stupid windows below on Windows are open and I can't get to it. Okay, there, invite. Now I can do it. There we go. I moved my windows enough where I could do this so you guys can all join. Let me see. Join us on panel. We will see if you get any. I just had to give Pia a bath because she had a messy rear end. It wasn't an interesting 28 minutes in between lives. So yeah, there we go. Okay, it's posting. So let me do this pin message here. And let me go over to you, the other side, and do the same thing. Sorry, hopefully we won't have noise. Yeah, we are good. No noise. Yes, let me pin that over here. That way Isabella has the link too here, and anyone else who pops in over on Twitch will have the link also. And I'm going to just do that right there. So, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, what a day. So anyhow, I have been, and I'm going to continue doing it. I got a craft fair tomorrow and Sunday. So I've been doing, okay, the backs are now, well, almost, they're still tacky. And then the one I'm working, and I'll show you guys. Whoopsie, did I just drop something? Yes, I did. I am working on this Grogu in Starry Night. So that one's being worked on because I'm going to be going to Fan Expo in Chicago, and they are going to be doing Mandalorian and Back to the Future as all the guest stars. I mean, Michael J. Fox is going to be there, Christopher Lloyd. everyone. So I'm hoping that'll sell while I'm there. So we got someone backstage and he's got the correct name on his name there and everything. So let's say hello, everyone. It's DC. Hello,
What's up?
DC. How you? I am doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I had
Yes.
another winning stream tonight, so I'm like still hyped from it.
Awesome.
Cause
I saw. I
don't
didn't get
be
to go on it, but I saw you were live earlier.
yeah, don't be surprised if I fall asleep again.
Oh my God.
Well,
I told someone else actually, they were saying, oh, can I come up on panel? I may fall asleep though. And I'm like, don't worry, I have someone else that I listen to. And if I hear any snoring, I just quickly mute you guys. Oh my God. So you had a good live then.
yes, actually, I've been having good lives all week. People have been loving we're loving the Gotham Knights, and then Thursday I was like, man, people are probably getting tired, so I might as well switch it up a little bit. And then tonight was my Fright Fight Fridays, and I was clapping them deadite cheeks.
Ooh, okay.
Again.
Yeah, see, I saw you were live, but I didn't get to actually go in or anything because I was working on my mental health stuff. So,
Oh,
sorry,
I was playing what I was playing last Friday.
Oh, okay. Got it. So it was that one game that you were doing great on that day. Did you have someone else up on panel?
Oh yeah, we teammates, same teammates from last week,
Okay.
which
Oh, so
was
you do it
fun.
as teammates. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had scars. Okay, surgical, you name it. This is silicone. I just opened up my Amazon haul and it's actually silicone strips. And my finger, you guys can see the stitch where I had all my stitches and all on it. So I'm actually having to put this on it every day for 12 hours. So I was like, I was out of it and I was like, yes, I have it now. So perfecto.
Hey, Locomine.
Yes.
Not to distract from what you're talking about, but
No problem.
you were talking about showing off your diamond paintings earlier, and I want to add something. Yesterday, well, a couple weeks, actually, it was earlier this week. I watched this YouTube video from this artist that I watch, right? And she was buying art supplies off of Etsy and all this other stuff and getting these weird packages. Well, one of them I saw because I was like, I want to get that for my sister because she's secretly working on that Art Nouveau stuff.
Oh, okay.
There's these art inspiration dice for when you get artist block, and you roll the dice, and it tells you what kind of painting or drawing or thing you should draw.
Interesting.
And they're on Etsy. It's like 4 dice, and you roll it, and it's got like pastels, and it tells you what kind of art, what kind of mood it should be.
That is cool.
Yeah.
See, people come up with these great ideas that just totally amazing. I mean, I just got scissors to cut the dogs, and I've got like 4 new diamond paintings here, so that's what I'm all excited about. But Amy was asking, what does this do? So what they do is they're made out of silicone, and you get a long piece. You can cut it. You can cut it to any size you want. And if you have a scar, it doesn't happen overnight, but they've scientifically been proven to actually make the scar better. It makes the scars flatter. And it's just, I think what it does is partially it's holding in moisture and stuff like that. But it does make a difference. Every single OT that I've ever run into says yes. And they suggest you wear it at night for 12 hours. So I just take this and I'll cut it to about there and I just wrap it right around that area.
It's too bad they don't have one of those for stretch marks.
Actually, stretch marks are kind of a scar. So wait, let me check. I think they do. They do actually make them for if you've done C-section, but can you use silicone strips on stretch marks? That would be, it might not work actually now that I think of it, but it's a good question actually. Has a long history of oh yeah, no, stretch marks it does work with. So, and scars, vitamin E, that's what I've always used is vitamin E. But they've literally gone through and shown, and it takes a while. You're talking weeks of wearing it. And, but I've noticed like I've been out for 3 or 4 days and my scar is actually not looking as good as it used to. It was really looking good. And now it's not looking too good. So I'm
They,
happy they're here. So
they probably use that a lot, for people that get a lot, bleh, plastic surgery and stuff.
that would make sense. Yeah, you can get little pieces, say if you got certain areas, and you don't have to wear them all day. What is that I hear behind? What was that, a
Oh, that's
bubble
my
wrap?
water bottle. I'm drinking water. I need to hydrate.
Oh, is that what that is? I was like, what the heck am I hearing all of a sudden? So I was
Yeah.
thinking it was one of those bubble thingy dos. Hey,
Y-
yeah, butterfly kisses definitely come up here, girl. Definitely come up, my dear. And oh, those are
Yeah,
cute.
I've needed drink water at night because there's been times where I wake up in the morning and everything is dry from my nose to my brain to
Yeah,
I'm
you need it.
my mouth. It's like I'm dry.
Oh yeah, nope. You need to hydrate. You need to hydrate. Yep, Isabella, that's it. And bitch, what you doing, girl? What you doing? I was just thinking. I just opened these. These are keychains, Lilo and Stretch keychains. Oh, I wish you could
Lilo
tell.
and Stretch.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch keychains that are going to be diamond painted ones. So those are going to be fun. Oh my God, those are going to be adorable. Those are going to sell big time. So, I actually finished these. Those are all ready to go sell tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I couldn't believe, you know what sold like crazy? And in fact, I bought 2 new sets. No, those are the wrong. Oh, did I only get one of something I was supposed to get two of? Oh, if
I was
that's true,
thinking
then I'm gonna
about
throw a
getting
fit.
into doing resin, but I was thinking of buying dice molds.
Oh yeah,
They're doing different
totally.
colors of dice with like specs and stuff in it. Or maybe little tiny gears or something and like selling them.
Oh yeah, totally. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to Amazon because I only got one of these. These actually you get in a pack of two, Pokeball.
Pokeball.
And literally, I had two of them last time. They sold within 2 hours. Both were sold out. And I was just like, so I ordered two more, just got the set. There's only one. It was broken open like this. So I'm going to have them
And
send me another one.
anything you sell Pokemon's gonna sell like crack cocaine. So
Oh, yes. Guess what? We got Butterfly Kisses backstage. Let's bring her on up. Hello, hello, my dear. How you doing?
Hello, hello. I am quite tired, so I don't know how long I'll stay awake for, but I'm
We'll
here.
keep the UNDC, okay, and as soon as one of you fall asleep, I'll mute you guys and we'll be all good. So, I'm happy
yeah.
you came up. Yeah, I'm happy you came up.
Thank
So,
you. See, what I
this
did
is,
was I opened up you on my
yeah.
laptop, and then I fell asleep. And when I woke up, all I heard was that, and I was like, "Oh wait, it's time."
It's over. It's over. Oh no, trust me. I know the times that I go live suck because it's like for East Coast, it's getting really late. West Coast, they're still kind of okay in family time and all that. And so it just becomes this thing. But if I go too late, I have problems because my mom likes to spend time with me.
Well, that's
So
the issue. Is it's like
I just
12:17
have,
in the
yeah,
morning here, and I was like, "Oops."
I know. It's funny, DC. I'll send messages back and forth with butterfly kisses, and I'll get something at like 3 in the morning. When I wake up the next morning, I notice it's there, and I'm like, no, no, time different. Because I do it with you guys all the time. I'm always like,
Well, I
oh
noticed
wait,
that
what
if you
time?
were, say you were doing a Comic Con, like the Comic Con ran like the
Yeah.
whole weekend, and you decided to do one on a Friday while you were in Chicago, like a Cantina, right? You'd be doing it at like 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. It's 12:18 right now.
Oh yeah. And actually, I can't wait for the Comic Con. It's actually going to be Fan Expo, and oh my God, the people that are going to be at this is going to be I was looking. Let me Fan Expo Chicago.
Well, if you ever do one in the next state over,
Oh
where I
yes.
am, hit me up.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, it'll be August 10th through the 13th. So my friend and I will be there. We're gonna go together for that one. I'm trying to see where are all the guests. Okay, there the celebrities are. Let me pull this up to show y'all. There they are. Okay, let me share this. I would love, yeah, Amy, you would have so much fun. It is just like, I actually love going to these. I'll dress up. I'll actually cosplay. I probably won't do it for this one because I don't, it's going to be hard enough taking all of the product with us, much less cosplay. Okay, last year Vegas. You mean the one right after we were in Vegas, Amy, or the one the year before that? Because he was at the one in Vegas like 3 weeks after we were in Vegas and he wanted me to stay. And I'm like, unless you're going to pay for me to stay in Vegas for 3 weeks, no. But he said that one was not really successful because no one was buying stuff because it was right after tax day. So I don't know, but I hear it's usually really good. So here, let me see this. Okay, so these are the people who will be at the Fan Expo in Chicago. Last year, 2020, no, we did not do it. We've just started doing these on the mainland. So we've done like Atlanta. Well, I haven't done them. He has. I'm now starting to join in, but which is great because it gives me
Atlanta,
a chance to people.
y'all should do the Ranger Stop and Pop. That's in Atlanta.
Oh, got S Hocket, Iris. Oh my gosh, I got everyone popping in now. How you, S Hocket and Miss Iris? We are looking at right now. I'm going to be in Chicago coming up in August,
Oh,
and at the Fan Expo.
holy
I mean,
shit! The cast of fucking National Lampoons.
yep. Look at
Holy
that.
fuck!
This is who's
Chevy
going to be
Chase.
there.
Oh.
I'm like, this is nuts.
Christina fucking Ricci.
She, it gets better. It gets better.
Steve.
Steve from the Blues Clues.
Oh God.
Bonnie
Oh,
Wright from Harry Potter.
there's my
Brent.
husband right there. There, Superman and Lois. There's my husband.
Oh
Hey.
my God, I love it. I love it right down there. I used to love Brent. Henry Winkler is going to be there. Of course, I'm working, so my friend and I are going to have to figure out how we split this. But all the Mandalorian stuff and all, so
Oh
I'm
my God, I
trying.
know that a woman underneath Superman. That chick played God's sister in Supernatural. That chick right there.
Oh, you're
Yes.
right. I forgot about that. Yeah, she's in the
Uh,
Mandalorian right now. She's awesome in the Mandalorian.
oh my God.
And also, so yeah, that's my thought why I'm thinking, okay, if they're doing Mandalorian, Back to the Future, National Lampoon, I've got quite a few of the Mandalorian ones. So I'm going to actually seal these and take these with me. And hopefully I could get a little bit for those. We'll see how it goes.
Well, I
So,
hope that Christopher Lloyd and Christina Ricci do a panel together because they were in Adam's Family.
that would be interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen actually how they're doing the panels or anything. Iris, I love you, Iris. By the way, if anyone else wants to come on up here, we've got the link up on both Twitch and StreamYard. StreamYard too, but YouTube. So feel free. Anyone is welcome to come up here. We're just sitting here having fun. And also, but yeah, tomorrow we're going to be at Pearl Ridge Mall. There's a big expo / craft fair going on there. So I got to be over at my friend's house at 7:30 in the morning. So thus, this is going to be an 8 o'clock night for me. I am definitely going to be sticking with my normal time tonight. So, because I need to sleep. But oh my gosh, yeah. So what have you guys all done this week? What was the highlight of everyone's week this week? Anything good?
All I did this week was stream. I don't know anything else. I know it's horrible. I need a social life.
Oh my God, I get you. No, I get you. Finding that middle ground between streaming or being on, just participating in Twitch, YouTube, whatever, and doing other stuff. It's hard. It's hard. Oh, Amy, you want to come out to Hawaii? I need someone to help me. You can see that, can't you? I mean, this is actually folding. What you don't see underneath it, well, under the two sets of trucks, is I've got tons of laundry back there to fold. I've been folding clothes while I'm
Dude, they
doing
need
stuff.
to issue a PhD in fucking how to fold
Including,
fitted fucking
oh,
sheets. I don't
oh,
know.
fitted are horrible. Oh,
I
these
I
are
don't fold
wooden.
fitted sheets.
You don't fold the fitted
ball them up and put them in the fucking closet.
Oh,
Exactly, DC.
yes. That's what they're made for. Just throw them over there. Exactly. These are cute, the little puppy ones.
So
They're
funny
wooden, though.
you asked Lokamai what the exciting thing was that we did this week, and I was sitting, I was like, do I say
Yes.
possibly meeting up with the friend next week, or do I say the fact that I cleaned like 3 rooms in the house this week and none of them had anything to do with anything that I was trying to get done, other than I realized that I'm the only person in this house that can fold laundry, and people were stepping on all the clean laundry, and so I finally cracked down and cleaned the laundry room.
Don't you love that when people all of a sudden they're like, well, I don't know how to fold it the way you want it folded. And I'm like, yeah, try
Well,
again,
these
please.
people's excuse is they have no clue how to fold laundry. And
Oh, we can
apparently
teach you.
their legs melt into jello by the time I need them to take their laundry, because everybody
Oh my
just says,
God.
can you bring me my laundry? Sure.
Oh my God. How old are they? Kids or adult?
A 13-year-old and 2 adults.
Okay, that makes sense though. It does actually make sense. So funny.
Except
Oh
here's
my
the
God.
funny part, and you'll probably fully understand it. I fold everybody else's laundry and take it to their correct spaces. None of my laundry gets folded. It just gets thrown at the bottom of the
Yes.
stairs, waiting to be taken upstairs, because I never make it upstairs with it.
Oh my God. Yes. That is the truth. I'm like, okay, Amy is OCD enough that she color coordinates her closet. Okay, Amy, we need to have a talk here, I think. Actually, I used to put my bookshelves were in complete order.
I did my
Okay.
bookshelf in color order. I have not
yeah.
done my clothes.
Y'all, that is not crazy to me. I've seen people on YouTube with their freaking TikTok re-uploads of their extreme organizing.
Yes. I love that stuff. I don't do any of it. In fact, if
Yeah.
you saw where I was putting everything right now, you would know, because it's becoming
And
a
it's
stack of
weird because
stuff.
every last one of those extreme organizers has freaking acrylic nails on.
Yes. I will never understand how people can actually do things with. And now I've had fake nails too. Trust me. I've had my fake acrylic nails. Okay, I bite mine, so it's the only way I can have nails. But ooh, the scissors for the doggies. Oh boy, the dogs are going to be so mad at me because I just got my scissors in. They're going to be so mad and all. But yeah, no, my problem was this, and Butterfly Kisses, you'll get a kick out of this one. When I was growing up, I was one of those, I would kind of make my bed, but I had a bedspread that had little lines right around the corner. So you had to do it just perfect and all. And my mom would do it for me for most of my life. Well, not most. Okay. I think I was about 6 or 7 at the time. And I wanted to prove to her that I could do it. Stupid me. Why do you ever prove to someone you can do something? Because the moment you prove that you can actually do it on your own, you got stuck doing it the rest of your life. That's it was nice
Yeah.
when she didn't know I could. So
What did I make the mistake of when we were younger? Anybody who knows me knows I didn't have the best upbringing. And when we were younger, we didn't necessarily have a working dishwasher. I still knew how to wash the dishes, but we didn't have a working dishwasher. Well, we then ended up in this house, and they very quickly figured out that I knew how to hand wash dishes.
Uh-oh.
and stuff. So now I've gotten stuck running the actual dishwasher, which I was like,
Oh, boy.
okay. Like, I've never
Yeah.
done dishwasher dishes before, but sure.
Oh, boy. See, I love my dishwasher stuff. I'm not bad. Okay. I mean, I like using, I will do the other. My thing is, I don't like stagnant water. I hate stagnant water. And my mom's idea is put everything in and let it soak and stuff. And I can't stand it. So, yeah, she and I kind of hit head to head on that all the time. What, Cassie? Okay, come back over here. If you want to see a dog move fast, okay, if only you could see her when she sees this. What's this? What is that? Oh, you don't know what it is yet because I haven't cut your hair with it yet. What is this? Or should I bring up? Oh, you don't know. She doesn't know what it is yet.
Puppy, oh my god. I fell in love with Australian cattle dogs.
Ooh.
Those coats on those dogs. Oh my god.
They
It's
are
silver, and then there's a little bit of brown or gold in there. Oh my god.
Let me, I'm pulling up their pictures for. Oh my god, I can't type. Sorry, guys. My typing sucks. Oh wow, they are pretty. Okay, let me do this. Oh, now Wrigley wants mommy's attention too. Of course. What else is new? Okay, let me do this. Share screen. Australian cattle dogs. They are pretty. Look at that.
They have another name, but I cannot remember what they're called. Something about feeder or bloodhound or something. I'm like,
Oh, look at the puppy.
oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my
the
god.
puppy is cute.
Oh my god. Oh my
They
god.
almost look like they have gray hair or something.
Yes, and then they have the brown underneath. It's oh my god.
Look at the
That
puppy there.
puppy.
Oh yes, puppy. Here comes another puppy. Okay, there you can sit with mommy while she does this. Oh my
Oh my
god.
fucking god. It's like they're
Oh,
Merle dogs, but not
they are
Merle dogs.
adorable.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm in love.
Oh my god. I have never seen that type of color. Look at that little one there.
Oh my god.
Gosh. Yeah, I
I'm in
have never
love.
seen that type of hair. Oh, but look at the Starry Night. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, that's a blue Australian cattle dog blue heeler. Interesting.
Yes, a blue healer. That's the name I was trying to think of.
Okay, got it. So, oh, so I bet you they love to run around. I bet you
Yes,
they're
and they're
active as all get out.
yes.
Oh, so
Uh,
cute.
yes, they're very, very. I don't. What precocious? Is that the correct word?
Yeah, precocious could be. Precocious would be if they are very pretty. I agree, Isabella.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, precocious would, well, this one's precocious. Cassie is. Smart, like to get into trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Very, very strong too, and
Yeah.
fat.
Oh, are they? Are they? Oh, my baby.
Well, they're
My baby
cattle
can cuddle
dogs.
up. Yeah, that's true. They have to
They're
do
meant
it.
to herd.
Oh, are you cuddling with mommy? Are you cuddling with mommy?
DC, you'll get a kick out of this. We got a new dog at I'm gonna say the start of February-ish. And he's taken a liking to eating anything that has cardboard. Well,
Oh my god.
it gets worse though, Ko. I left him in my siblings' parents' bedroom today while I went to go get a drink, and I came back and he was fully eating something that was cardboard. Except nobody could get it off of him, so he ate like 3 things of cardboard because it's how he goes. And I'll try and turn my camera on and see if you can see the picture on my phone.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Yeah, I know. I just got.
Oh, you can, maybe.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna be able to see it. Oh my god, look at he's big boy.
He is. He's mixed with a Doberman, or so they say.
Oh my god, he is. Yes, that dog. Yep, Isabella's saying that your dog is pretty. Oh my gosh. I had the other day someone. Okay, let me see if I could do this without doxing who they are. But I was talking to someone about how I got to pull up the picture without name showing. um how with the dogs in heat right now, okay, it's just impossible. I mean, Wrigley is ridiculous to handle right now. He's just in like big time getting into trouble all the time. So I guess this person talked about their family dog, or their dog, I think it was, actually chewed through part of a door to get to a female.
Oh,
And this picture, oh my gosh, when they sent me this picture, oh my gosh, we've talked a lot lately, haven't
we
we?
have to replace doorknobs on bedroom doors soon because a 3-year-old dog in the house may or may not be so smart
Oh,
that they learned they can turn their head a certain way and open all of the circular doorknobs in the house, which now have teeth marks in them.
oh my
My
gosh.
mother's, well, not my mom, but my brother's mom's bathroom door has a lever handle. And the dog has figured out how to open it to the point where there's no more paint on the door handle because the dog can get in and out.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here, I just found the picture. And so they sent me this picture. And if this person sees it, they're gonna be like, oh my God, yes. Yeah, so I'm telling them, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I just have to keep my dog separated from the other. Okay, I've got diaper and brief on. We're good. This is what their dog did. And
Oh boy.
literally chewed through the bottom of a door to get to the other dog.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh my God, I've seen parrots do
What
that.
the fuck? Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm like, I've literally seen parrots. Okay, I mean, I've got an African gray parrot, and yeah, he will chew through anything wood to get to me. And talk about doors and stuff like that. I actually have to put locks on his cage, or he will figure out how to open up the cage. He is just too smart for his own good. But yeah, when I saw that, I was just cracking up. I was like, oh yeah, you're not going to do that, are you? You're not going to do that. No,
So,
no.
our old dog that we originally moved into this house with used to sing. So, like, you could start to howl and this dog would go full flight. Well, we
Oh my
couldn't
God.
figure out what made this dog howl. Couldn't figure it out. Somebody said fire truck sirens. This dog howls the sirens.
I,
And like I actually have a video on my phone, but I don't know if you want to hear it right now. But we I was sitting at home the other day and it was dead quiet in the house, and all of a sudden I hear fire trucks going by, and I go, oh no, if they're loud enough that I can hear them, they're loud enough the dog can hear them. And sure enough,
oh no.
the dog from downstairs started singing.
Oh God. Oh,
But
see, I've never had a singer. I've never had a singer. Now my dogs
really,
bark like crazy, but none that sang, did the singing that
oh,
people talk about.
he
And
sings.
oh my gosh, Canine is saying she had a Great Dane chew through a metal storm. What? Trying to get to the love. See, Canine, this is what's getting me. Okay, in fact, I'm a little nervous right now because I can Pia laying over there right now on the dirty clothes. Um, she's bleeding. She's in heat, I'm pretty sure, but she's not swollen, and he's not paying her any attention. Yet he will not leave Cassie alone for anything in the world. So I'm not sure. Part of me is almost a little worried. Okay, is she sick? Maybe it's not heat. Could something else be going on? Okay, or is it I don't know. I don't know, but she's acting normal. She's not acting sick or anything, but it's weird. You hear all the things about, yeah, dogs chewing through doors and stuff like that. And he would do it for this one, but he would not do it for that one, for anything. And my mom's like, well, it's his mom. And I'm like, they don't care if it's their mom. Does not matter. So, but oh my God, they're nuts. They are
Would you
crazy.
like to hear a dog singing,
Yeah,
Loco? If I can lower the volume on my phone enough to not wake up the 13-year-old that is sleeping above me.
oh, that would be. Hey, DC, we're starting to get a little feedback from your speaker.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was okay. Let's see. It might go away now. Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. We're good, DC. If it starts again, I'll let you know. And also, yeah, Isabella, I've never heard of them chewing through metal doors. I hadn't even heard. So when they sent me that, I've seen now, yeah, like I said, parrots. Oh yeah. Your house, if you've got a parrot, a cockatoo, anything like that, you don't have wood in your house. It is destroyed pretty quickly. So, and also, yeah, well, I can't wait to hear Butterfly Kisses dog sing. Yeah, I've never had a singing dog. Oh, let me see. Oh, got it. Okay, no problem, DC. I just saw your message right there. No problem at all, my
Okay.
dear.
I'll see
And
y'all later. And
see ya. Take care of yourself, my dear.
I
See
will.
ya.
And
See you next
bye
Cantina.
bye.
Bye
See you
bye.
next cantina, my dear. And so did you find the song? Or yeah,
I
the song.
did. I was trying to find. Okay. Or it's on DC's end. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's DC's. I just muted them. And yeah, I think it's there. And so
Let me see.
oh, there it's not.
Hang on.
I can hear it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like full on.
My gosh, that is cute.
But like,
That
it's
is
kind of
cute.
freaky when you wake up at 3 in the morning and
Oh,
all
yeah.
you hear is that, and you're not fully awake. And I've done it a
Yeah.
few times. He doesn't even sleep in his crate. He sleeps upstairs, and I can hear it from the opposite side of the hall, like floor,
Oh my God.
because there are rooms in the back of the house.
Oh, yeah, no, that would be, well, it's kind of like with the parents. Okay,
Mhm.
you get very used to at some point, they are going to be loud.
Yeah.
And I've had cat fights. Oh, I love these. The problem is the sticky is not on them in the right way, so they're all messed up. I might have to pour glue on these. Okay. Well, FYI, to anyone buying these off of Amazon, they don't come in the best shape. So I swear, I'm enjoying these things, but I thought I'd do that. They're going to be little key rings, and they
Oh,
are
that's cool.
double-sided. So it's stitched double-sided. So, and then this little guy,
Yes,
or this little
Isabella, they
stuffed
actually
Isabella.
sing. So,
Oh my, yeah, that is just so. Okay, so these work. Let me put
so
these down here.
our original dog that we moved in here with, you would sing the Philadelphia Eagles fight song, and she would howl to it. I don't have a video of it because I wasn't thinking at the time, but like, you could start to sing and she would sing. So now these parents are trying to get this dog, who only sings to fire trucks, to sing to it,
my
and I'm like,
God.
it's not gonna work, but we can keep trying.
Okay, so what type of dog are they?
A Rottweiler, but they are
Okay, Roddy.
combined with a
And
Doberman. So
Doberman. Okay, got it. Because I was wondering if, okay, for example, like I hear hounds love to sing, and I was wondering if there were certain types of dogs that sing more than
I mean,
others.
the past couple Rottweilers, couple meaning this one and the other one, have liked singing, which is odd because I never expected Rotties to be a breed of it.
Got it. Yeah, I love Rotties. Oh, they're huge though. See, all my dogs are always on the small side.
Yeah.
I've always had small dogs. Actually, I've always had Maltese is what I've
Well,
had.
this dog is tall for a Rottie,
Yeah.
but he's mixed with a Doberman, and his ears kind of give it away. So.
I love having dogs. Okay, how many of you guys here and in chat have had dogs growing up? I'd love to hear that. Because I got my first dog when I was in 8th grade, I think it was. I had literally saved up money for one. So, how about you, Butterfly Kisses?
I'm trying to think. So, we had a dog when I was very, very young. And then, life, as I like to say, life got lifey. And I can't remember if we had a dog while I was raising my brother or not. But I know that we started with the dog when I was 14, 15. Because that is
Okay,
the dog we moved into this house with. So
got it. How did you get your first dog?
I don't
Don't remember?
know how we got the first one. I mean,
Yeah.
I could have a few answers, but
Who knows? Yes,
they,
exactly.
I'm not sure. I know how we got
Oh,
the two that we've had. Well, the one
okay.
that we had, and I know how we got this one. But
Okay,
I don't
cool,
know.
cool.
I was looking for a picture to show you, but it's gonna
Oh,
take me
yeah.
a minute to find.
Hey, no problem. Keep looking for
So,
it. If you let me know if you find it. And yeah, I know. With me, I was allergic to dogs
hmm.
and cats, but even worse for cats. And I was in 8th grade, and I was like, I want a dog. So in 7th grade, I decided. So I started researching, and I read about Maltese being hypoallergenic. And back then, that was like there were only 2 or 3 types of hypoallergenic dogs back then, it seemed. No one seemed to know about them. So I started saving money up as a 7th grader during right before 8th grade, and I babysat all summer long and raised all the money. And then my parents surprised me for Christmas.
Wow.
And ever since then, we've had Malteses. Okay, what we got here, Isabella's only had cats. See, I love cats. Oh my
My
God.
8-year-old niece that I co-raise has a cat. Not only, actually, they have a cat and a rat.
Oh, I love rats.
And I've
Rats.
never seen a rat until I went over to her apartment the other day to help her clean her room. And
Oh,
I'm allergic to their cat, but I go over there anyways. And
yes.
stuff. So,
Oh my God. I used to raise rats because I couldn't have a dog when I moved out of my parents' house, okay, in college. The apartments wouldn't let me have pets. So, other than my African gray, I was allowed my African gray. But I finally got to the point where I was able to get a rat. And I don't have a picture of the first one, but I actually had a hairless rat. And I got to find a picture of him, but this was one of my
oh,
rats.
cool.
He was so cute. But yeah, no, I actually raised him. I actually ended because I was running a nursing home. So the activity director had a boy and I had the girl, and the residents loved it because we had the babies there for them and all. Oh yes, Iris has her cats. Iris, I need to share pictures of your kitty cat. She's got the most cute, and she was another one that, just like was mentioned earlier, okay, I think it was Amy mentioned keeping all the puppies. Iris kept all her little kittens, and they are adorable. Oh my! I would love a cat, but I thought, you know what, with a dog, well, 3 dogs, a parrot, it's probably not a good thing to add a cat into the mix. But they are so cute. I would love. Oh yeah. What do we got? Canine saying she's got 5 cat. Her mom. Oh, there. Wrong message. My mom didn't care for pets too much as a kid. I didn't have any other than a banty chicken. Oh my God! I always wanted a chicken. Hamster. I had 2 hamsters. Actually, I had more than 2 hamsters. We just kept the same name. I made up for it once I left home, though, and you have a plethora of critters. Yes, and yes, Iris. Iris did not want pets at all. She was anti-pet, all that, and now once you have a pet, you never go back. They are the greatest
Yep.
thing in the world to have. But yeah, I'm looking at pictures of all my. This was my first African gray. That was him, my first one. So his name was Groucho. And then I had my Cutty, who I have now. My Cutty's in the other room. But yeah, no, they are so much fun. Why am I pulling up tons of pictures of Sandra and Carol? Oh, because I made the birthday card. That's why. I'm like, why are they all popping up here? And yeah, no, I love having the different animals. My niece has cats, and I've always thought a cat, especially the big ones like a Maine Coon or something like that. I think Maine Coons are amazing. Oh my gosh, I would love them. They probably
That'd be
kill my
cool.
dogs though. So my dog is probably the size of the Maine Coon's head. So, oh my
Oh, it
gosh.
sent.
So
I'm quite surprised. I sent you a picture and it actually sent. And
did it
normally when
send? Okay,
StreamYard's open on my phone or on my laptop, it never sends.
it doesn't
So,
send. Yes. Okay, let me go check for that real quick. Let me figure out where to put these. Okay, right here. There we go. I see it there.
don't get
Robbie's
baby fever.
here. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're okay with me sharing that?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't
Awesome.
have anything in it.
Nope, nothing in it that you know. Exactly. Robbie's here. Robbie, I was just looking at pictures of my rats and everything. And when I typed into my phone, rat, to pull up all the rat pictures, it brought up pictures of Carol
Aww.
and everything. I'm like, oh my God, they're so cute. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's news. Okay, wait. I need the story, Robbie, at some time today. I know you've been busy lately, but I need the story because I thought last I heard you were thinking of adopting another dog. How is Brooklyn going to be with it? Oh my God, how is Doja Ham going to do with? Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm getting messages from it. By the way, okay, I'm going to bring this up next. But first, let me bring this one up. We've got Butterfly Kisses. Gladys is here. Gladys, you made it a perfect time. I'm going to be pulling up. By the way, Robbie, is it okay if I share these things? Just let me know. He just sent me pictures. But you may want to share them on your group first. So just let me know. So here we go. Boom. So who is this? Butterfly
That
Kisses?
is my first starter. So I shared the story on my channel. I never put her face up because at the time I wasn't feeling like it, to put it in
Right.
the nice of terms. And it's, yes, pictures. It took me a minute to find because I lose it in the mounds pictures that I
Of
have.
things. Oh,
But
yes.
so that's my first daughter. That she was born in 2020, and then she ended
Okay.
up passing away in 2020. But so it's technically the only picture I really have of her that isn't a messed up picture. But
Yeah. No. Exactly. Oh my
that's the
God. Look at
one.
Teddy.
And then my second child that I spoke about on my live is also
Right.
no longer here. But I didn't have a good picture.
Okay. Oh, your
So
little angel
eventually,
babies.
yes, they're angel babies. Eventually, I'm going to put her name in this picture. That's the goal. But only her first and middle name and leave out the last name.
Okay.
Because so
That
many
works.
people see the picture. I just haven't
Oh,
found a way to do it yet. It's on the list of things that I need
you
to
mean
get done.
just you
But
want it on a computerized version with her name?
just with her, yeah. But with,
Girl, I'll help you with that. I
okay,
can help you with that. No. Seriously. I mean, that won't take much at all. I've got Canva. I can pull
okay,
that together in minutes for
thank
you.
you.
Yeah,
I've
no
tried so
problem.
many times and it never goes
Oh,
the way it's
sweetheart.
supposed to.
No, you got no.
So,
We'll work back and forth and don't just say yes to me to say you like it. If you want to change
okay.
fonts or colors, you be honest with me on that.
Because the
And
other thing I am doing, I mean, not channel related at all,
yeah,
but
yeah.
well, I was promised by a creator that they would get me a necklace with my daughter's names and birthstones on it. Well, then they kind of took a break,
What
and I
happened?
haven't heard from them since. Well,
Oh
then
God, yeah.
the friends that you and I were talking about earlier
Mm-hmm.
that have decided to go down the not so nice path of
People go
calling me
people go
names,
their ways. Yeah.
had promised me the same thing. And then I was like, yeah, never mind.
No.
So my whole thing is I said, thank you, Isabella. I said, once I get enough dollars from
Something you
working,
work for.
hopefully,
Yeah.
it's going to be something that I spend money on, even though it's like $70.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of money.
Sometimes there's something and you work towards a thing. We'll definitely get it with her name on there, and that way you can share the picture out and all that. And
Yeah.
that one's easy to do.
Thank you.
Sometimes it's the thing of saving up the money, and it becomes also more important because it's something that's tied between you and her, something that you worked on for her, and you can pick exactly what you want out and all.
Yeah.
So she is gorgeous, though.
Thank
Do you want
you.
to? Are you okay sharing her name? You don't have to do the last, just the
I
first
can.
name.
So
Yeah.
sorry. Her first name is Sophia, and then I chose the middle name of Grace.
Sophia Grace. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I love it. I love it. I'm writing that down so I don't have to re-ask you that
And
question.
then my second daughter, I mean, okay, let's be real. Every parent has a favorite child, whether they say they do or not. And I haven't figured out which name I like more, because my second daughter's name is Juliana Magnolia,
Oh,
and it
pretty.
flows so nicely.
Juliana Magnolia. That does. That does. And what was your reasoning for giving her that name?
I wanted something that matched my other daughter, but also something that was a bit more out there. And I was
Right.
like, let me look up flower names that match Juliana. And Magnolia
Yes.
came up, and I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Like, it's so obvious too. But
Well, yeah. I love how people come up with names. I've talked to you guys all about my Hawaiian name and all that. You know what? I'm going to keep the baby picture there. I'm going to real quickly switch this because I want to show what Robbie was talking about. And then we're going to come back to this because I do want to come back to this. But I love the names. Yes, Isabella, I love the names. So what Robbie was saying to everyone, and he just sent me a bunch of stuff to share, they are adding a kitty cat to their house.
aw,
They, you guys know they have Brooklyn. Okay, little girl Brooklyn who rules the house. Then you got Doja Ham, the hamster. And for those of you who don't know Robbie, that's what they have. And I guess from what he's saying here, this is a homeless cat that sleeps outside of their apartments in one of the sheds. And his sister has been feeding the cat. So they've decided to go ahead and adopt the cat. And by the way,
Aw.
did you give me a name, Robbie? Do we have a name? I don't know if Robbie is still here or not. He's very sweet. It's a boy. Okay, got it. So if Robbie's still here, we need a name, or I'm sure you have a name, but this is the cat. Look at that.
aw,
Oh my God.
that is cute.
And hey, JP, I have no problems with you at all whatsoever, my dear. Okay, so none at all. That is those eyes. Look at the eyeliner and stuff like that. And is absolute. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. Oh, let's see where else we got. Oh yeah, he's just begging for love, Robbie. He is begging for love. Okay, and I think there's a video. Oh, nope, here's another picture. I'm wondering how he's going to do, though, with Doja and Brooklyn. Because Brooklyn's a Chihuahua, for those of you who doesn't know.
Boy.
Yes, exactly. Okay, and I have not watched this yet, but here's a video. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, so cute, so cute. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see the name and all that. Oh boy, guys, we are in trouble. We already get so many pictures of Doja and actually the cutest one was, I just saw the one that he posted where he tagged Doja Cat. And it's like, hey, here's your namesake, Doja Ham, and all that. So, oh my God, so cute. And FYI, JP, just so you know, I still have you open on my Discord if you want to send me a DM. Feel free to. No problem. Isn't that cute, Gladys? They are going to spoil that cat to death because I know Michael. Okay, wants kids. Actually, I think Robbie would make a great dad. I really do think he'd make a good dad. So that would be great. So, but oh, so cute. And here, let me pull up the little one on the picture. Okay, your little girl here. Wait, where's it? Okay, I know I have it up. Why is it not popping up? Oh, that's why. I have to do, there we go. I have the wrong thing. So there she is again. The gorgeous little one there. She is cute though. She is adorable there. So, okay, how did you choose her name now?
So it's a combination. I chose the first name, and then from there I went to my brother actually, and I said, "Hey, I need you to pull 5 names." I said, "I don't care what gender they are for. I don't care what letter they start with. I just need you to write down 5 names."
Okay.
And so he took 5, and then I actually cut up the list of names that he made, that he chose, and I folded them all. And I went to the baby's father at the time, which wasn't the
Okay.
smartest choice, but it's all good. And I
Oh, it's still
said,
bad. Yeah.
I said, reach in, pick a name. If you don't like the name, pick another name. I said, but you only get 3 tries. And he's like, I don't like the first one. I don't like the second one. He's like, but ooh, Grace. And I was like, okay, fine. And then afterwards, when stuff legally happened with
Right.
that baby's father, I was like, ooh, Grace isn't so bad after all, because I can just make it graceful and say she was very graceful. So.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. And Grace has always been, I've always thought that is one of the most gorgeous names. And not only meaning wise, but it just has, it has a grace to it, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, Mercy! How you doing, Mercy? Mwah! How you doing, my dear? Welcome. And yeah, I've always loved how people choose names and stuff like that. Yeah, Janie. For sure. That is, how people come up in Hawaii, they actually, a lot of times when you're pregnant, a elder, usually Hawaiian woman will give your baby a Hawaiian name.
Huh.
And it will have, in fact, I've been at one of the facilities I worked at. We had this one person who would always end up with the name that was just perfect for the baby and everything. And also, yeah, thank you, JP. Yes. Oh, you watched that last, that last one was a good one even for me. A lot of us, right now I'm seeing so much going on out there, and it's not just in one community. It's all communities are dealing with this right now. So no, please do send me a DM. I've been really hoping that you and I could have a talk, and also please. So Isabella is like, I feel like I'm typing 300 words per minute. In my opinion, it all looks overwhelming, but I'm the only one over here in chat. Yes, I wish you guys. Okay, let's see if I can. Sorry, I'm going to pull this off, and I'm going to see if I can show you guys what she's seeing, because she is the only one over on Twitch right now. So let's see if I can show you guys the Twitch screen and what she's joking about, because it is hilarious right now. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. Here is Twitch. Sorry, you're going to see 2 of me. I'm sorry. I know that's rough. And also, oh, great. Now you're going to see that. Well, anyhow, you can see all of this right here. That is what she's seeing. It is just her. So if any of you guys are on Twitch, please just go over to Locomai and you can keep her busy over there. And also, no problem, JP. You're always welcome here. You're always welcome in Discord. I love you. Take care, my dear. Okay,
I mean,
and your wife.
Bella, if it makes you feel any better, you should have seen my messages to Locomai earlier, when every time I would start typing, then Locomai would stop, and I got so confused, and I didn't want to send too much, so we had a good time until I accidentally distracted you.
It was so funny because I was for that live. By the way, Janie, I'm happy you made. Yeah, that live. I came up with the idea 2 days ago. And I was like, you know what? I need to do this because the other one I had thought of doing was another grief one because I know a lot of people have lost pets recently. So I had thought about doing that. And this one just would not leave my head. And so I actually was done at 2 o'clock my time. So I'm like watching a live, and then all of a sudden, yeah, I saw Butterfly Kisses is sending me messages, and and girl, trust me, it's like I said, I don't talk, and you know this now.
Yeah.
I'm not one to do telephone calls. I've never been one, mainly because when I get on the phone, it's like Cantina. I never get off. I have to make myself get off, or it's 3 hours later, and I get in trouble. So what I do, and I'm always open to anyone with it, but I have DMs on Discord. And for those who do Facebook Messenger, because Facebook Messenger, you can also leave voice messages.
I have
And
Facebook Messenger. I just haven't added you on it.
ooh, we'll have to do that because that way it also, especially with the time, it works really well. It gives us a chance to be able to work with each other and stuff like that. So, and but it's fun. The problem is all of us live in different time zones, and it
Yep.
really makes life hard.
It
By the way, if
does.
anyone else wants to come join us up here, everyone is welcome. I mean, Butterfly and Kisses and I will have no problem talking for 2 hours. So actually, we're down to only an hour, no, 55 minutes left now. So, but oh, do you, JP? JP has a
That's
new
cool,
song. You can find it in your upcoming list. Feel free to share. I'll talk to, okay. I had to think without her in my ear too. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I know it's hard when you do the talk thing. And that's one reason why I'm like, in fact, originally, you'll find out this, we've got Facebook group, by the way. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I have it here somewhere. Here's the Facebook group. And for anyone who wants to join, actually, let me type it in actually, I'll do that. Let me just do this. So if anyone wants to join the Facebook group, Chris has been amazing at getting this Facebook
He
group
has
out
been
to people.
amazing.
Oh my gosh, he's amazing. But what I finally realized is when I started the channel, I was like, okay, maybe I'll have a local my Facebook and then my own personal one. And it got to the point where I felt bad. I don't know, Princess, if you're still here or not, but poor Princess would send me messages and I'd forget to change accounts. So finally I just said, forget it. Everyone can have my I don't care. There's nothing in there that I'm who I
Like,
am.
people get baffled, and it makes me laugh because, I mean, my username in DMs is one name, but my username in Discord servers is another name. And I've been trying to make that name match the name I normally chat on, but my channel name is completely different, which confuses people because they can't find me anywhere. And I'm like, well, if I didn't have
It's
to
like I
deal
didn't
with
mean to
certain
do
things.
that.
I was like, if I didn't have to deal with certain things, I could make it way easier for people to find me in places. So,
Yes. I remember when I started off over on Annie's channel, 10 to Life. Was my first place that I ever went to outside of just regular youth, like Parrot State, Marlene McCohen, things like that. But actual participation was with Annie. And I'll never forget the first time there was a little bit of more drama and people started cloning accounts and trolling and stuff like that. All of a sudden, everyone was like, guys, you got to stop using your names. Use a fake account. Don't use a name.
Well, a retired CPS caseworker case manager and I have been talking, and she actually reached out to me, and she's like, your name in chats isn't by chance, the name that a lot of people call you in your family. And I was like, no, it is. And she's like, you might want to change it. And that was like right after things had started happening. And I was like, okay, fine. Like, you win, but you only win because I don't need all these people trying to find things. And I got frustrated the other day because, behind the
Yes,
scenes
I get
things
you.
going on. And
Yeah.
I finally said, if people really want to go that deep, they can go that deep.
They go.
And if they find the articles that I've been looking for since I was 14, then I will gladly take them because
You'll get
it'll
them at
save
that
me
point.
time.
Yes,
So
exactly.
it's like that's where I'm at with it right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
You
there's
know,
like
yeah,
I don't even know what's out there about me. So if people want to find things,
they can might as well just go and do it. Yeah, no, I'll be honest. It's
so
yeah, I was like, okay, I can just be plain Local Maya. Local Maya is my real name and everything, but yeah, I could just do that. And then I'm like, why? Yes, people can be nasty. They can do weird things.
yeah,
And but you're who you are, and if you have nothing to be ashamed of and you're proud of who you are, then fine. What we got here, JP, I kick myself in the ass saying you know better, especially not being able to amend the wrongs we may have. I'm a sucker for thinking too deep. Using my name is just yeah. Nope, you got it. And that's it.
but
We
like at
all
least
have
your name, JP, like fits into what you're doing. I
doing.
mean,
That's true.
my
That
name didn't really fit in, and even now, like I'll have people from channels message me on Facebook, and they
yeah.
still know what my name used to be on YouTube, and I'm always like, oh right, like I don't go by that, but I forgot that people know what it is.
Yeah.
And I guess in a
Yeah.
way I'm blessed because the only thing people seem to have figured out is to state that my phone number is linked back to. And so far,
Okay.
that's the only thing that. I mean, it's my fault for giving people my
Yeah.
phone number in the first
Yeah.
place. But
Yeah. Well, and I tell people, okay, my friends, all my friends that matter, okay, that I'm really close to, they know. Okay, Cindy. Okay, Cindy is on YouTube. Okay, you might because you might get phone calls or text messages and all that. Just know it's there. It's a
yeah,
possibility. Let me know if it happens. And then I just have to make sure that I try to hold myself to the behavior that deals with it. And yeah, you can get yourself thinking yourself in a
yeah.
role.
I
You
learned
can.
after my first panel of going on panel and having my face on panel, I
Right.
very quickly learned that it's probably not a good idea. A, because I'll be the first to say I look young for my age, and B, because people then screenshot my face and I wasn't dealing with that again. So even though I have a channel and
Right.
it has lives up on it, my face is not up on any
Yeah.
of those.
No. That's it.
And
That's it.
I mean, it's been nice. But speaking of
Yeah.
time zone difficulties, I did a live the other day that's only 7 minutes long, and
Yeah.
nobody came because it was at such an
Oh,
awkward time.
time.
And I was like,
Yes.
well, this is kind of nice because I can get out what I need to get out. But then, like, towards the end, I was like, I'm kind of lonely. It's just me on my channel. Like,
I know it's always scary. You're always like, oh, am I going to be? Even every time I come onto Cantina, I get scared. By the way, I just totally messed up. I'm
oh,
sitting here. If you guys see me doing sealing diamond paintings, and I have already done the back of them. And I just poured sealant on one. And I'm like, oh, shoot. I just put it on the back again.
oops.
So, yeah, that's what happens when I multitask. I don't multitask real well, but it's life.
I don't
And
either, but sometimes you have to.
sometimes you have to. I'm hoping I can sell these tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. So, but yeah, no, every time I do and I think this is just normal for everyone. When you do a live, you want to have fun with friends, and you're
Yeah,
always worried people might
and my
show
channel
up.
is so
No.
hidden, and people have a
Oh,
hard enough time, even when I say what my channel's called, they can't find it. And
okay.
so
Yeah.
it's so hidden that, I mean, I say I don't have that many people. I have 59 subscribers, but it's hidden.
Not bad.
And
Yes.
most of it's because CJ has been sharing not CJ. Chris has been sharing my channel out to people.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Right.
it's like
Yeah.
I was
Chris is
doing a
great.
live and I was like, oh, it's kind of like nobody's here. And the dog was quiet. And I was like, it's like the worst time to do a live because it was so quiet. But
It gets yes, exactly.
I
But
mean,
you find what works, and you know what?
yeah,
Honestly, you're doing
and it
it for
wasn't planned. So
right, right. And people can come back because, to be honest, my replay crew I
yeah,
love because I get so much. In fact, every now and then a replay crew person will actually write a message. And oh, I get so excited. You guys don't realize how excited I get when all of a sudden I see a new name. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's someone new watching. It's like I got a new friend or something like that. So let me see what we got here.
oh,
Let's
that's
see.
such a beautiful message, Isabella.
Lokamai, before I found out your real name is Lokamai, I always thought your name was a profile name because I've never heard of it. Aw, thanks, hon. But I don't know if you've watched my intro video, but it basically, I showed it last week actually. It is a name my parents gave me. It is not my legal name yet. I am thinking about changing it. I'm thinking about legally changing my name and adding that in. But my
I'm
parents
legally
gave me that
changing
name.
my name soon.
You are.
At least
Good.
my last name. It's actually
Okay.
kind of a slightly complicated story, but see if you can
Yeah.
follow it around. So my brother has the last name of the people he is with.
Yeah.
And because I aged out, I
Okay.
do not have their last name, which in a way works
Okay.
nicely. However, if, and I'm sure I'll tell you eventually, but if you know my past, I am stuck with the names of the people that were supposed to raise me. Not only that, my two daughters have their last name.
Okay.
And so I've been trying to get in touch with the state to get names changed. Not on
Okay.
gravestones, but just on important pieces of paper.
Okay.
And
Got it.
then eventually my last name is going to change, and whatever I choose for my last name will become their last name. So,
Right.
but
Okay. So will you actually change it legally through the system?
I think so. Well, not through
Good.
the system, but through the state.
Through
So,
the state, I mean, yeah, not
yeah.
sorry. System was
Sorry.
the wrong word. And yeah, no problem. I
Yeah.
have a way I talk sometimes and forget
Was
what I'm
kicking
saying.
around changing my first name too, because what it is on DMs is not what it is in real life. But I like what
Oh,
it is
okay.
in DMs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a variation of it, not to fully put myself out there. But
Right. Yeah. No, don't ever, yeah.
no,
Don't unless
I
you're ready for
went
that.
live the other day to share KK's story and her GoFundMe. And she doesn't know.
Right.
Nobody knows.
Oh,
And
that
unless they
is
listen to
sweet.
this, because I didn't
Kate,
even put it out. But
yeah, she actually, yeah, KK has the GoFundMe going on
yeah,
right now. She's got a lot going on in her life, and I know she's not
she
feeling good right now
but,
either. By the oh shit, I just
oops.
spilled something on the ground. That was not good. But yeah, no, so yeah, please, I know we share it over
Mm-hmm.
on Discord. We've shared the
Yeah.
link, and
Well, that's where I grabbed it
actually,
from. Figured you wouldn't
oh, you
mind.
did there. Oh no, not at all. In fact, the other thing actually Robbie started a few months ago is he has a channel. Oh my god, I just did it again. I just sealed the wrong side again.
Oh,
Okay, what else is going on? And but yeah, I'm having a good day here. It's a Facebook group because so many people do have GoFundMe's going
mm-hmm.
on, and it's hard to keep track, to be honest. And sometimes you hear about a GoFundMe, but you don't have the money right then. I
Yeah.
don't know about you guys, but I have some times that I'm better off than other times. And other times I'm like, right now I'm saving up money because I may have to have surgery,
Oh,
okay, on my hand in a few months, and I'm going to need money for that.
mm-hmm.
So I've been holding off on donations and all a lot more.
It's like what I
But
told myself is even sharing the GoFundMe helps if you don't have money. Like I have no money right now, quite literally, and can't
right,
donate
right.
as much as I was planning to, but I shared
To
it.
do,
So
yeah. And that's it. It's sharing it, letting people know. The Facebook thing that Robbie set up is actually a site where people can go and they can post not just GoFundMe. Some people post GoFundMe, some post, hey, I've got a new channel if you'd like to sub. It's just a way people can go and help support other people who are asking for help in one way or another. And it was a great idea.
I would love to get in touch with Robbie's husband about that thing that you and I were talking about earlier.
We are going to do something on that. He and I've been planning this for months, and I just haven't. We're actually going to do a subject, he and I, and definitely. He's still working on school and all that. So I was seeing this, and that's actually what happened. I was looking over at my screen at the moment. And I dropped some of the acrylic on the ground at the time. But, yeah, JP was saying, I dislike what people do. I call it allergic to stupidity. I don't think I ever hated anyone, but I dislike what they do. That's okay. I have too much to do to where it's more unneeded stress. Oh, my God, thinking of changing your name.
I know, it made me laugh, and I was trying not to laugh.
That was funny. That was funny. So, but yeah, no, and that's it. And that's where a lot of the thing is. So many times we get so tied into others, and you know what? We're all going to have different places where we are in life, and okay, and even our way of responding to something changes over time.
Yeah.
Just because of stuff. I mean, the way I respond to people now is so different. What bugged me a year ago does not bug me now, or vice versa. What didn't bug me now does. And so, but yeah, we get into these things. Okay, it becomes problematic. Well, actually, okay. In fact, JP, you just mentioned, and I don't even know if this is what you're talking about here, but during my last live, I was talking to people about blocking others. And it's interesting because there's two different ways people go about using blocking people. And I myself don't block people. I have one person blocked, and it's actually a troll. FYI, JP, it's a troll, just so you know. I had one person who came into my Discord a few months ago, trolled it horribly, was calling people names. It was really bad, and it was a troll account. That's the only account that is blocked. Even people that I have major issues with, and there are a few people that I have major issues with, I don't have blocked, because in my eyes, you know what? We don't know what will happen in life. There may be a time that they need to contact me because they are at a certain point in their life, and I want to give them that chance to be able to come to me, even if I don't agree with them.
Oh, that's what I do with people on my channel, Loco, is I shared on my last live, well, not my last one that I did with KK, but the one before that, I shared some of what's been going on behind the scenes. And I said, I'm leaving this person's name completely out of this. I said, if you think you know, you can think you know. I said, but I'm not going to put their name out here. On the slim chance they want to come back and talk, I was like, I leave that open. But on the vice versa side, I mean, you know, from behind the scenes, I did have to block people the past week because the things that they said were not welcome. But I mean,
well, you never know. Yeah, I have one person that years ago, okay, maybe about 2 years ago, and this is, you guys know the rule. No drama in Cantina. That's why I'm not going to say names or really heavily allude to anything, guys. It's more for us if we need to talk to kind of come. We're doing it for ourselves to heal with ourselves. But I have one person that I considered a very close friend, almost sister level, when I first came to YouTube. And she and I had a major falling out. And I was like, I'll never talk about you. And I won't talk about her. I found out after the fact she was going behind my back. But still, I was like, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to grow from it.
Yeah.
And she's not blocked. She is not blocked. But the difference is this. Some people you need to block because it's the only way you can help yourself at that point, because you're at a place where having, especially if the relationship is one where the person is continuing to cause trouble for you, that's when I will block. If I tell someone, this is my boundary, I need you to stop doing this to me. Please stop contacting me. We're done with this. We're done. And they continue crossing the boundary. That's block worthy. But I also want people to be able to come back to me when even if they just need it for their heart. This one girl I'm talking about, if she ever came to me, I would still care for her because she
Yep.
was an important part of my life. She really was. But I'd never, that's the past. And you have to see them as different things.
And I said to somebody the other day, I said, and maybe it's because of how I was raised, which is quite possible.
All right.
But I said to somebody, I said, you can say all you want about me. I said, but just know that at the end of the day, even if I find it hurtful, I said, I'm not going to be the one to push that block button. I said, you can do it if you want. I said, but I'm not doing it because as rude as things are to be said to me, I said, I'll leave it. I'll leave that door open, but it's only because I'm used to it. And at this point, I said to somebody earlier, certain words that should affect me don't affect me because I heard them so much.
That's a good way to put it.
People like to say certain words. I mean, other than the one that I was called earlier today. But they like to say certain words, and at this point, I'm like, and? Like, that's it? Like, because I'm so used to so much more.
Yeah. And that's it. I mean, a word is a word.
Yep.
Okay. It's what we decide the word's going to mean to us.
Like
yes,
the word
there
that
are
I was
certain
called
words
earlier
like we're
today.
talking about. Yes, certain words in life now are different because certain words do hold power to potentially hurt you.
Well,
for example, if you call someone the P word, if you call someone, those things could actually put someone in danger because if you get a vigilante or something like that out there, it could literally endanger someone's life.
Well, I was talking to the person that did it before, the whole fallout happened. And I messaged him back and I was like, I've recently been, background checked for my job. And I'm pretty sure if said thing was placed, it would have came back. In fact, I know it would have because of what I had to do. I said, not only that, I've talked with certain agencies in my area the past couple years. I said, I'm pretty sure if anything flagged, they would have been on me right away. I said, I said to them, I said, they need to be careful with what they're saying, because say it to the wrong person, I lose my job because I work with children. I said, and then that's not going to be something that I can just let go of. And I said, not only that, like, the person who said it knows my past. And
to her.
Yeah. And, like, she knows that it's a trigger. And I was like, why? Like, of all words that start with P. Yeah, I mean, it's part of the reason why I'm still up tonight. But
you're still dealing with all that.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing. I mean, there's two sides when you get certain things being said. Number one is the internal dialogue, at least for me, when someone calls me something,
it's the way you perceive it too.
Exactly. I get into this thing where I may know it's not true when someone says something to me, but my mind, because I'm horrible. Yeah.
Or your mind knows. Like, for me, if said event had happened 6 years ago, I probably wouldn't have paid any mind to the word. I would have known what the word meant, but I wouldn't have cared versus now. I mean, I said it to somebody, like, not to go too much in detail. I said, I've been through 5 counts of something in the past 3 years. And I know very well now what that word means
actually
and
means.
could do to
Right.
someone
Yes.
if taken into the wrong hands and stuff. And I said, it's just where I'm at with it. But deep down, I know I'm not that. And if
Right.
that's how somebody wants to get back at me for helping them, then
Right.
I give them the power that they need to be able to say it. But also, I give myself the power to not really take it to heart. So,
Right. And that's great. When you reach that point that you
Mhm.
start realizing that, it is so helpful, because that's where my problem was. I didn't believe what people would say, but
Mhm.
I'd start questioning. And the more I questioned, the more I'd start spiraling and thinking, oh, well, maybe this. I'm reading off. Sorry, JP,
It's okay.
I'm
I
looking
was
down. No. I keep
oh
forgetting to look at the chat and everything. So anger only leads to hurting even those who love you on it. And that's
yep.
unfortunately, emotions have this way of closing our minds off to. That's why so many times, if you see comments that I put on videos, a lot of times I'll talk to people about really letting the emotion go and looking at something without the emotion. Understanding everything comes from different areas. All of us have different backgrounds. We're going to
Yep.
see things. That's why the four agreements. I don't know. Butterfly Kisses. Have you ever read the book, The Four Agreements?
I started to. I'll be the first to say I never finished it, but I started it.
No, I have
Just
gotten
like
so
I'll be the
much.
first to fully admit I was in your
No.
live earlier and I was listening and I may
Oh
or
my
may not
God.
have fallen asleep
Sleep during it. Now, guess
during
what? We
it.
got Jet's mom backstage, gang. Here she comes. Hello,
Ooh,
girl.
yeah.
How are you?
Oh, we're good. I'm turning off my little avatar and like thingy.
Oh, that's fine.
So
That's
there
fine.
you
I'm making a mess here as it is. So,
go. Hi.
and yeah, hey, we are having ourselves a fun little half. We're doing, you know how Cantina does. It goes in every direction in the world. You never know where it's going to go. So,
Oh,
but yeah, no, the four agreements really is what helped me start seeing things differently than I ever did before. Because but it took me actually really looking at it. And to be honest, sometimes reading that book can be something where you almost don't even have to read it. You can actually watch. There's a video out there where the author reads the book.
Oh,
It's out there somewhere. I'd have to find it. I'll have to go look for it for you, because it
okay.
was great.
I would say also
Yeah.
like when
So
you.
how you, Jet?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you for asking. I hope everybody's doing well. I've been watching chat. Jet and we watched the new White Men Can't Jump just now.
Whiteman what?
White Men Can't Jump. It was initially the first one was Woody Harrelson and I think it's the actor from Blade.
Okay. Oh God,
Um,
I'm forgetting his name too.
Gosh, it starts with an
Any
S.
ideas in chat?
Uh,
Uh,
he's amazing.
Usually I would pull it up on Google, but my hands are full right now.
I mean, there's so
Um,
many funny little comments that I mean, it was a little out of my son's league for like the funny parts that I got.
yeah.
Um, it was. I want to actually now. I really want to watch the first one with him, so that he can see the first one and understand
Oh,
where this came from. It's definitely much more vanilla.
oh yeah.
These days.
And see, I love you do with okay, Jet. What I do with my mom, I take myself every day, and yes, I want to spend time on YouTube and all that at night, but it's having that family time is so nice. You can still have other nights that you go out and do other things with YouTube or friends, but that family time is just the best. So I love how you do that now.
Oh yeah, no, we're very even Jets. We had basketball tonight, and poor kid
Hmm.
gets out of school and he's like, I don't want to sweat. I don't want to sweat. And
You're
it was
gonna at that age, kiddo. I
and
got
it
news
was
for
I
you.
was like, well, when you say things like that to me, I'm gonna make you do it 5 times a week. Like,
Oh, yes. Oh my God.
No.
Yes. Yeah, no, that kid is growing up. I mean, oh
Oh,
my
it's and like
gosh.
he's walking on the court tonight, and his coach or his trainer, it's not really his coach, his trainer is
Yes.
like, "Did you grow 2 inches? Like, what just happened?"
I love it. I love it.
It's so
Yep.
it's hard. It's hard as a mom. You're like, "It's still my
I'm
baby."
seeing my baby. I'm losing my baby. And oh yes, we had Iris in here earlier. By
I
the
saw
way,
her,
I was good.
I saw her in chat briefly. I was hoping she'd
Oh,
still be there.
good. Me too. I was going to tell her. In fact, Mom and I are watching something on. It started with Netflix, and now we're on Peacock with it called The Chosen,
Oh
and
yeah, that's
it's
good.
religious. Yeah, it's a religious show,
And
basically
also
telling the
find it.
story. Hmm?
She knows about it. She knows about it.
She does. Okay, good. It
Yeah.
is so good. We're on the second season right now.
I'm
So,
I'm like a well, I started watching it and because you can also get it on I'll share it with you. I gotta look it up. There are people that donate to channels and they make it free access to others through these platforms because they have to pay for it.
okay. Okay, got it. Got it.
So I was able to watch a lot of it through this one. I just have to look it up and see what it was.
I've
Um
had commercials, but I've been
I don't
free
think they
so
have
far.
commercials on any of these.
Oh, that'd be nice because yeah, my commercials because I pay for Peacock so and Netflix, so I just happen to get both. JP's like my daughter's same way. She's
Really
just sassy about her. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I thought,
I've
oh, I
seen
could do
Jet's
this.
I've seen Jet's mom around so many times, and
Oh, yes.
I've never. I don't think we've actually ever introduced ourselves
Not
because I.
yet. Oh, oh yeah. Margie, this is Butterfly Kisses. Butterfly Kisses, this is Margie.
Hi,
And
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
yeah,
you.
Butterfly Kisses joined the Discord, what, maybe about 3.5 weeks ago? Was
Something
it?
around then, Loco.
Yeah,
Something
I
around.
remember when your name popped up, and I'm like, ooh, ooh, because I think, in fact, I checked because I hadn't posted the link, and I was like, how did someone get the link? So I went and checked, and I noticed someone had given you the link, and I'm like, yes, because I've actually left my Discord open where anyone can pull links to share out because I want anyone to be able to get access. Now you got to be a member. For those of you guys who aren't members, if you want to become a member here, then you get access to the free folder, which right now is kind of quiet, but someday it won't be. But oh shit, that was too much. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
And oh yes, that was way too much
I
in
was
there. Well,
laughing, Loco, when I was muted because you said about spending time with family. And I was like, it's kind of a different perspective on it, though. Like, with my brother and I, it's so weird because, A, he's in an awkward stage of life right now. And we
oh
leave
yeah.
him be most afternoons all to himself. But
Okay.
I was sitting here the other day and I was like, it's kind of well, actually, it started this afternoon. Somebody mentioned relationships, and I was like, it's kind of weird. Because they were talking about fixing relationships, and I was like, it's kind of weird, though, when your parents aren't here.
How do you do?
And so, how do you fix that? And I actually asked them that, and I saw people's mouths drop open, and never really got the answer I was looking for, but went with it, because I know deep down how it
Huh.
is. And I was like, it's
Yep.
just weird with him right now.
Are you
Because
Right.
both your parents have crossed over?
both of my parents crossed over. So, I mean, it's already been put out by people, so I don't
Right.
have an issue
Right.
saying
Right.
it. I lost my mother Mother's Day of 2022.
Wow.
And I lost my biological father the 4th of November of 2022. Or somewhere around the
A
4th
lot
of
all at
November.
You've
once.
had a really rough year.
She
Yeah.
has. She really has.
You know, my sister. So I lost my father to suicide when I was 15, and it definitely changed the trajectory of my life,
Mhm.
where things were going and headed, and in
Right.
many ways over those years.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
I will tell you one thing though, I don't know how old you are, butterfly kisses, and it doesn't really matter how old you are, but the thing is, when the hardships happen, they make you stronger.
Yeah.
They do.
There will be a point in your life, whether it's sooner or later, we just don't know how you're, you just don't know, but you will wake up one day and look back and say, I am a stronger person than I was before.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, that's happened a few, I mean, I'll be honest, that's happened a few times since a lot of things have happened. Some of it
Right.
hasn't fully set in. Some of it, the people
Takes
close
a
to
while.
me know I still blame myself for, even though I shouldn't.
Of course.
But
That's what we
It's
do.
gonna happen.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like, it's so awkward right now because it's like my brother went from a stage of referring to me as his mother to he finally got somebody in his life who could fill that role. And
Right.
so it quickly became he still wants everything to do with me most of the time, but at times he could not
Wants
care
to.
less, but care less that I'm around him sometimes.
The
And
relationship changes a little.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
been
It
an
doesn't. It doesn't mean that things can't
Mm-hmm.
improve.
Exactly.
I'm
Well,
hoping.
you
I
move
will tell
forward.
you exactly. You have
Yeah.
to. This is and the hardest thing that I think in a place. See, there are many people that feel orphaned when their parents are still alive.
Mhm.
Guys,
Just
I'll be right back. I just made a big mess. Be right back.
certain dynamics in their families, and you know what, sweetheart? Like whatever it is that is happening,
Mhm.
the best thing you can do is surround yourself with people that you admire.
Yeah, and be
And
careful who you admire, which is the other thing that I've learned the hard way.
and not be careful. I would say, yeah, of course, be careful who you admire, but you know, there has to be a thing within yourself, and they have a lot of these therapists
Yeah.
online that are very, very affordable.
Mhm.
And
And I have a therapist, and she knows everything, and which is very helpful.
Having sorry guys, I actually spilled acrylic on top of my mouse and
Oh,
I flipped out. That would not have been good. So thank God it's cordless and I was able to grab it. So yeah, sorry about that. I was actually looking at what JP was saying and yeah, no problem, my dear. I will pull that up before we're done with the night. No. Yeah, I was like, it's a brand new, for those of you who know, it's a Razer Naga cordless. So, if you want an idea on, it's a gaming mouse on top of it. So, needless to say, it's not cheap. And it
yeah.
took me almost a year to build up the cost for it. So I was like, oh shit. So yeah, that was not good. So I think I got it in time. So
oh, I'm so
this
glad.
was, I hope, where I got some alcohol and I'm going to actually alcohol a bit of it and see if that helps. So, but yes, JP, I did see your message there, and I'll make sure to actually pull that up before we're done. So,
But
yeah,
I
no
mean,
therapy. Yeah,
therapy helps, and it's been wonderful. I mean, I may or may not have called my therapist in a slight panic the other day when I realized what was going around about me.
good.
And
No,
I
and not
mean,
good you had a call, but
yeah,
good that you did it, girl.
he
Yeah.
was very reassuring about it, though. Of most of what you're freaking out about is just because of what you've been through.
Right.
That if you
Yes.
take that into the picture, it wouldn't be
It's
as
not. It would never be a
intense.
reflection. Exactly.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah, exactly. And that's great you did that because that's one of the things. And it's hard because we're all trying to learn skills to get us through from day to day. And sometimes you have people who are around you who can help you.
Yep.
Sometimes you're having to depend on your own, and that's hard. That's hard. I was telling you about that the other day. Okay, with my time zone, a lot of times I get stuck when no one is awake.
Yeah.
And I've had to learn. In fact, if you go back in Discord, there's 1 or 2 posts where I'm like, guys, I'm flipping out right now. You don't have to respond to this. I just need people to know I'm having a rough time. I've triggered myself right now. I'll be fine. But I just wanted everyone to know. And I didn't need a response from anyone. I just wanted people to know.
That's
That,
why I like it
yeah.
when I like how your time zone works with my time zone most of the time. Because by the time I'm awake,
You guys are like 5 hours apart, right?
Yes. We are actually,
think
yeah.
that's what we figured out with the math.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. Thanks to Matt.
I used to live in Australia.
Oh,
Yes, exactly. So yeah, sometimes that works, having the weird time
Yeah.
difference. It definitely
it works because
So-
then when I wake up in the middle of the night, you're up
Yeah.
and I see your message and I'm like, oh, I can
like, oh,
respond.
there
Except
she
for when
is.
I respond at 5 in the morning when you're going asleep, like last night.
I know I felt bad last night because I woke up and you had the message, "Look, are
Yeah.
you awake?" And it was 12:30, and I've been trying to get back onto a better sleep schedule.
I've
because
been
what I
trying
think-
to. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, tonight doesn't count.
Gotta have a party once in a while, So, but yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have to wake up at 6:45. So I'm like, okay, I need to be asleep at a normal time, and so yeah, you just do those things and see what you can do. So, but yeah, sleep is good. So sleep is good. K9 is always awake. So is that what you do to deal with it? Okay, K9, we're set now. Okay, I'm going to run some alcohol over this mouse so
The
that
few times I've
hopefully-
tried to stay always awake, I end up getting very gently, we'll say, reminded by people that staying up all night is not in the
No.
best of an idea. Especially not when you're trying to trauma heal, because then you are even more
No,
tired.
you have to be very diligent in your sleep cycle with trauma healing, 100%. I would also say, okay, one thing that started helping me when I was really struggling, and I'm currently, I think what the problem is nowadays we're all on these social media forums, right?
Hmm.
So we don't really share what the real big shit that's going on in our lives. So we don't really sit there and say, I'm dealing with some heavy depression right now.
Right.
But when I'm here and I'm present, I'm trying to step myself out of that.
Right.
That's my personal escape, right? Or I'm dealing with some serious marital issues, or I have a lot of grief problems going on.
Yeah.
That are
Right.
I'm being triggered by this and that. We don't sit there. We don't discuss these things in open forums. And sometimes I think in my own from the past, it's a natural thing at certain points in our world, especially when we're in the depth of despair, to almost
Right.
assume that others see the world the same way we do.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's a coping mechanism, I think.
Although I've roughly came
Oh, yeah.
to find out that that's not the way things go. But
And it's
was
not a
once.
simple thing to figure out, believe me, because you're sitting there like, man, am I fucked up? The truth is, you're not fucked up. You're in a healing process.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything's going to be okay, but you can't. I would say this: what I made mistakes on is I should not have leaned or expected so hard upon the people that I needed care from. I pushed too hard on people because sometimes your heart is on the ones you care about the most, I guess, or looking for the care from.
Right.
You find that in caretaking as well, too, right, Loco?
Oh yeah, totally. It's one of those things. In fact, Butterfly Kisses and I were talking about a bunch of different subjects for future mental health lives. God, she had some amazing ideas. And one of them was trauma bonding. That's something that I think we tend to do heavily here on YouTube. And it's not just YouTube. I think the reason why I kind of have a boundary with it more than most is because when I was dealing with my heavy trauma time was back in my 20s.
Right.
And I've told before, I had a forum on Delphi forums that dealt with people who had been going through, okay, SA, okay, abuse and all that. And okay, also JP, I got it. I just actually pulled the song up and I've got it in the background ready to go. So we're all good. We're all good. Um
Real quick question
yeah,
for you, Coco. Real quick
yeah.
question. Would you ever go back to your 20s?
No,
No, not in a million fucking years.
no, no, no.
Because your 20s are a time of growth and craziness and.
It's what
Yeah.
you find out what you like and what you don't like.
Mhm.
Yes, exactly. And I think, yes, I would love to go back there to. Oh my God, I just saw a termite. Great. We got termites swarming. Ah,
Uh-oh.
joy. And yeah, that'll be fun.
Nice.
Termite swarms in Hawaii are the worst. When I used to live
Yeah,
up on
so
the North Shore.
the tenting ones that you need to do, like if it's in the house, you need to
Yeah.
like.
I
You've
mean, this little guy,
been
he's
there.
going to lose
You've
his
been there.
wings any moment. But we actually, up on the North Shore, when I worked up there, I would drive home at night and there were no street lights. And I would have to drive without my lights on because they would swarm right in front of my car. And you could not
Oh,
see more than about 8 feet ahead of you. It was horrible. We actually had the nursing home. We'd turn the lights off in the nursing home at certain times of the year because it was so bad. It was horrible. But yeah, no, with the whole thing, what I found when I had the group, okay, because we were all survivors in that group, and I was, okay, myself and my friend were the ones who started it, and we were all going through it, and I did not realize at that time I was getting better, but I was getting worse.
Right.
I was dealing with so much, and yeah, I had the therapist and I had all this stuff, but I started realizing, now I realize I was trauma bonded. Okay. And it was making things worse rather than me being able to have solutions and develop skills to put them in place to deal with the emotions. I was stuck in the emotions. And now I can see it. I could not see it back then.
I
which
can.
is like why I'm grateful. Sorry, Jets Mom, but like I'm grateful for my therapist because I learned skills. I also am working with an organization that's a nonprofit that helps kids who have been in the system who age out because,
Right.
I can't talk about CPS tonight, but it's its own mess within a mess. Not for tonight though. But it's also helpful because like Loco, I'm lucky enough to have people through social media that I can contact and say, hey, I'm having a rough time. And like I have skills, but I need a bit more.
More than that right now.
And
Yes.
it's helpful because I'm not fully attaching myself. I mean, okay, I've attached myself to one person, I'll be fully honest, but I try not to. And I mean, the one person who I have attached, I mean, they've been busy the past couple weeks, well, days, which has been very nice in a way because I am
It's taught
learning.
you.
It's taught me enough that they're still there when things
Right.
fall down like earlier, but it's also helpful.
It's good to know that you have the strength in you that when that person's having a rough time, that because what friends truly do for each other is we're here to lean on when we need to lean on. We're also here to be the hard asses when we have to be a hard ass.
Yeah,
And in the
that's what I
end,
like is
yeah.
the person that I am
Mhm.
very attached to is not shy to set that boundary of, I don't have enough spoons at the moment, but I'm here.
Yeah.
And it
And
helps.
that's it.
It sets
And
that in my head of, if
I
this
will
isn't
also.
super bad, I have someone. So,
yes, exactly.
what were you going to say, Jets Mom?
Oh no, that's brilliant. I'm glad you have people that you trust around you. I would also just say reciprocal relationship is extremely important as an adult. When you step into healthy relationship, being reciprocal on many fronts
Mhm.
is very, and when I say reciprocal, the word that even. You know, it has to be something where, you know, if you call me and you know, I cannot be your savior.
Mhm.
I'm not here to save you
Yeah.
unless you're paying me.
Yeah.
I'm really not here to save you.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, that's what the person I'm super attached to said to me.
We'll
She's
see.
like, you
Yeah.
know, I'm here, but I can't guarantee that I can help you with everything you've
Yeah.
been through. And I was like, that's fine. I said, because most of what I've been through makes people, and I've seen it happen, it either makes people cry or it makes them shudder.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Good night, JP.
good night, JP. And I mean, some of it I've shared with people, and it's not like I'm afraid to share it, but I also know that I learned from them that I shouldn't share everything the first time I meet someone. And
Bingo.
so, even with Loco, I've very slowly been
Yes.
talking about things because
And
it
that's
helps.
been good. I have to say, the way that you've approached this has been, because there is a difference, and we all talk about trauma bonding and all. You, as you develop friends, your friends then do become confidants, but they should become friends first and then
Yeah.
confidants second. Because by then they learn you. If you've noticed, when I was sending messages to you, I was trying to figure out what were some of your grounding skills. What is it you like to do? Things like, there was a reason for that, because I knew if there was a moment that you might need something more, I needed to, because unfortunately, and we've had this talk here with other people, when we're here on YouTube or the internet, in my case, that there's thousands of miles in between.
Yeah.
And I've had the case where someone was seriously thinking about unaliving themselves. And I'm sitting on my computer like, fuck, what do I do? I can't do anything.
Yeah.
And yeah, you have to have those skills. And also, when you truly are talking with someone who's trying to be there for you, there has to be that relationship where you can say, okay, you know what? We're at a point that I'm having a rough time myself right now. And it's actually, I'm getting worse right now, maybe. Or, okay, you know what? We're at a point that I'm not sure what to do. Okay. And if people don't know who you are to begin with. So you've done really good with that. So that's
Thank
something,
you.
if that's new for you, that's a good skill that you're developing. That really is.
Well, they
Real
would
good skill.
appreciate it because
Mm-hmm.
they may or may not be somebody that you are very close friends with as well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. I
or
have a
two
feeling I know.
people
Yeah,
that you are very
exactly.
close friends with.
No,
So,
you got it. And I think that's something that happens to us, especially on the internet. We become very trusting of people. And
I'm a little too trusting of people,
yes,
and I'll be
yes.
the first to say it.
I'm
Well, we're
guilty.
looking for friends. Yeah, and I love Margie and I, and we've had 2 years that we've developed this really good. I mean, I
It's only been
adore
2 years.
Margie.
It's probably longer than that.
Can you believe it? It's probably over that now. Oh yeah, wait, my channel has been 2 years. I think something. I don't know anymore.
Let me
2020.
put it
Yeah,
this
it's two and a
way.
half, almost 3.
Let me
Yeah,
put it this way, Loco. I'm way too trusting that one of
yeah,
those two people that I will not say that you know,
yeah,
not the one we were talking about earlier, if that
yeah,
helps,
yeah,
looked at me the first night and she goes, "You were very naive." I said,
yeah,
"I am very aware of that. Like,
yeah.
very much aware." And then
No,
she goes, "And you're way too darn trusting with people with your story." And I said, "Yeah, I learned that the hard way when things started going around before I was ready.
yeah,
But
no.
it's
And
helped."
that's, but you're learning, and that's where we do as long. And that's what I was telling people about, with not on this case, but in general. We have to know how people do. For example, like now, I know you like to color, for example. Okay, or play solitaire. I kind of figured those things. And Margie knows, for me, if I'm triggering, Margie knows the things that I like. Robbie knows the things. He'll be able to tell me if I'm starting to trigger or something. He'll be able to come to me, or Margie, or okay, any all these awesome friends I have out here would be able to come and say, okay, go cuddle with the dog for a
Yeah,
while.
Yeah.
And it's
which
great.
helps.
Yeah, Yeah. And
It's sometimes
knowing
it's hard
that,
to recognize that within ourselves, right? Like that's the hardest
yes.
part. I'll sit
And
there sometimes, and I am unwinding, and
mhm.
it is apparent to anybody that I'm talking to, or like what's happening in my world. I am spiraling and down. And the funniest thing, butterfly is I just got a new puppy,
Oh,
and he
everybody's getting new puppies. You're like the
I don't
second
know.
person I've talked to with a new puppy in the past
You
like
know why
3
they
weeks.
all lost? Remember, I told you I
But
almost did a subject today for
yeah.
mental health on loss, pet loss.
Hmm.
Oh my
That's
gosh! If
why
you would have done that, like I would, I could,
I almost did that today.
I just would have cried. I'm
Oh.
still crying. I'm still calling Jay Oliver. Like
Oh,
especially when
sweetie,
he's doing something that's like a little naughty.
shouldn't be
Mhm.
I'm
doing.
I'm still yelling Oliver, and
Oh.
Oh,
I know, and then like then I feel the guilt, and then I feel sad again, and then
uh huh. Well, I almost, because I
right?
know you have, LG has, I know a couple
I
other
have.
people who've lost, you have. And I was like, oh, maybe I should cover that because a lot of people could use that right now. But then I had the hate bonding thing pop up in my head, and I was like, oh, heck, I
Oh, what a,
need
what a,
the
what a,
hate
what a
bonding.
great, interesting retrospect to what happened. Because
Yep.
I listened to you like on super fast forward. You don't sound as fun, by the way, on like speed. I'm like, okay, getting the points in, getting the points in, getting the points in, getting the points in. What did I miss? Pause.
What did I miss? What's there? Check for the banners. If you get the banners, you're good.
Well, Jet's mom,
Oh
I
my God.
told Loco earlier, and I'm pretty sure she knew before I even told her. But I had fallen asleep during her live that she was doing on heat bonding, like, I don't know, halfway through, a little bit over halfway through. But then I was sitting here and I was like, oh, that means I'm gonna have to listen to Loco on like super fast speed tomorrow, and it doesn't
Oh,
sound
my
the
voice
same.
on super fast. No.
Oh,
I've got Laura Ingalls Wilder voice to begin with.
no, you
Okay.
don't. Stop it. You're lovely. I have the worst voice. I know I do.
I
Can't hear
hate my voice. Oh, I
me.
hate my voice.
But butterfly
Mr.
kisses.
Termite Spat.
That's so sweet because like okay, so Robbie had a funny live last night,
Yes. Oh my
and
God, yes.
like I'm sending him pictures of my dog in like Sebastian costumes, like for Little Mermaid.
Oh my God, I love it. I love
I'm,
it.
but like I'm trying like you. I'm trying to go to bed early, Loco. Like, I'm trying to be in bed by a
We're trying.
reasonable point.
I've tried to
Right.
be in bed by a reasonable point. Tonight is an exception, and I'll probably
Yeah.
crash within the next
We are so
couple
glad
minutes.
you're
But
We'll probably finish up within about 15 minutes.
yeah,
I'm going to say that now. We're going to finish at 8:15 my time. That way I can
here.
get in.
There'll be no
That
Jets Mom
works.
after dark tonight.
No, yeah. Jet's mom a lot of times will pick up the live when I have to finish. So yeah, she does the after dark.
not tonight. I can't tonight.
I have to get through basketball season, guys. This is too intense.
You are so funny. You are so funny. Hey, did you see my little keychains?
I love them. So I started
I
a diamond painting just for you. I'm sending it to you. I'm making it for you.
Oh
And
my God.
I was thinking, like, the way it's set up, you could actually make a couple, like, coasters out of it if you cut it out. If you found the
Ooh.
cutouts for it and glued them down and
Ooh.
epoxied them, like,
Ooh.
make some cool coasters with this printout.
Oh,
And
cool.
it's just a concept. I was thinking, like, well, why can't you just like, because then like your coasters are kind of like puzzles, like 4 little puzzle pieces of a piece,
Ah,
and like
yeah.
you're selling them like that, but you're actually epoxying them down to the actual, so then they're worth the money.
Right.
But it's also like
Huh.
it's like a Hawaiian theme.
Huh.
Oh, that'll be interesting because we just found out, not that I'd ever do anything with that, but Made in Hawaii Expo we just got accepted into. So I can't wait
Great.
for that. I got to come up with some Hawaiiana type things. So yeah,
Oh
these
yeah,
are fun. They're
No,
fun to work
Jet's mom. It's like one of the first things I told Loco after we had our off and on getting to know you conversation is I go, I don't sleep that well at night. But you ask anybody and they're going to tell you the exact same thing. And with
Yep.
who Loco my friends are, it's quite obvious. I mean, I try and it's gotten better at sleeping at a normal time because
I think a lot of us have
mhm,
during COVID.
yeah.
We were up all night long,
Yeah.
and we were all kind of stupid insane.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Not only that, I
but
don't
once you turn over 40, which I don't think you are,
not
but
yet.
I would just say once you're over 40, like changing your schedule is like it takes weeks. Like it
Yes.
really I'm finally back to the place where I can go to bed at like 11 o'clock ish, like which is right now for me.
That's
And
how I
Can't do that
normally
yet.
am.
I can wake up at 6. Like I'm finally back at a
Oh
space
God.
I
where I can
can't get
actually
up at
do
6
that.
though.
Yeah.
But
No.
But when
I
I
don't
say
know
go
how
to
I'm gonna
bed,
do it
when I say
tomorrow.
go to bed, that means an hour getting ready for bed
Yeah.
and,
see, I'm normally asleep
and
by 11
hours
or
sleep.
12.
See, and
So
I'm the one, I am like, even now, Kate, I was like way over 40 dolls. So, yeah, no, I've got the point where I'm trying to get in bed by midnight, but the problem is mom is worse than me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, she told
it's,
me.
yeah,
She told me she keeps you up.
yeah, she does. She
And
does. And lately watching,
your mom is the cutest. Would you
I
please
will,
tell her hi for me? And then
I
Jerry is
will,
hi. And
I
then
will.
and just because she really liked Jerry.
Yes, she did. She did. Yeah, no, no. I will definitely. She's actually in the living room right now and all that. So, and but it's been kind of cool. What we do is we just watch TV until I try to get her at right around 11, whatever we're watching. I'll be like, okay, one more episode, and it'll be like, yes, and I'm like, okay, that's it. So, but tomorrow, if I gotta wake up at 6:45, I'm like, no, no, we will be
No,
done
we need
by,
you to be asleep.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, no, we're gonna be over at Pearl Ridge tomorrow and Sunday. So, oh, finally, these things. It's so hard to take these little stuff off, the sticky stuff, whatever
it's like
that's called, the
Jet's
film.
mom. I don't know if you caught the earlier section of Loker's
I wasn't
crazy
listening.
hour,
I was I
but
was I was watching the chat, so I could. I'm sorry, butterfly kisses. I was watching a movie with my son.
that's okay. No, it's okay.
So
But
I was lurking in chat, but didn't want to
Was a
say
loco.
anything.
yeah,
She
I
was a
told
loco.
Loco, I said,
I was a loco lurker.
like,
A loco.
I lost my second daughter the
Yes.
beginning of, well, yeah, the middle of November of 2022. And I'm so used to having some sort of noise that sleeping in the
Oh, I bet.
full quietness is hard. And for the past couple weeks, well, actually, minus 2 weeks ago, I was helping a fellow friend get some help that they needed, except we don't talk about how that ended because Loco knows how it ended. But
Oh, yeah.
they finally decided that they didn't like the help that I was
Yeah.
trying to give them, and
Right.
I was like, it's kind of a little helpful because they were in such a spot where I had to sleep on call with them with my camera
Oh,
on.
no.
And
Oh,
if you
no.
have a laptop like I do, your camera has a big white light on it and it would keep me up. And so there were nights, I mean, it's 2:07 here, but there were nights where I wouldn't fall asleep until 4 a.m. and I had to be up at 6 a.m. And I was like,
Oh.
I can't
No,
do
you're
trauma
resetting your
and
schedule
grief.
now.
And
Yeah.
it's been helpful with resetting, which is why I said I might be asleep. in the next
Yep.
8 minutes, anyways. But
Exactly. Do
you
you
said
still
you
have
can hear
problems sleeping without noise?
a little bit, but what I
Do you
found to
sleep
help,
alone? Oh,
I
okay.
do. But what I
Okay.
found to help, I don't know if you can hear it. I keep my sound machine on. Actually, I know
I
you
hear
can
it.
hear it because
Yep,
when
I
I
can
do
hear it.
lives, people can hear it. But
Yeah.
I keep that on
Okay.
24/7, and then I either turn YouTube on my phone without my headphones, or I put it on through my laptop with my headphones in, and
Okay. Got it.
I just let the voices of certain creators
Okay.
that I've fallen asleep to before
Right.
play,
I
and
know
it
which
gives them a
ones.
view,
Yeah,
but it
that's true.
also gives me sleep. So,
Right. So,
which
okay,
helps
that's
a bit.
good. Yeah, I was going to tell you because I grew up a Army brat. And so we had some really hard places for sleeping. So I actually use a noise machine, but I use the white noise type things. So I
I
was going to tell
tried
you,
white
yeah.
noise, but I haven't had the best of luck with it. I don't know
Okay.
if it's because for the 2 years that my parents were in my life, that's what they used. And
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's associated with that. But I mean, the sound, I mean, you'll see. I'll probably be
Right.
out within the next couple minutes, anyways, but it
Yeah.
helps. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, no, that's good. So, yeah, no, quite a
I know
bit.
what I was going to tell you. The sound of my sound machine. I was on another creator's panel the other day, and I mean, you can hear it through my headphones, and I have no care about it. By Princess Megan, by the way. And
This is Megan. 3 snoring dogs. There you go.
well,
Oh,
I
my
had
dog's
it
sleeping.
on, and the person told me, they said, it's making me hallucinate. Like, I'm starting to see things that aren't there. And I was like, my sound machine is? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, can you lower it? And I was like, I can definitely lower it, but that's definitely a new thing. Like, people normally tell me it sounds like you're in a spa, or it makes me tired.
Yeah.
Not, I'm seeing
Those of
things
us
that
who
aren't
know
there.
it's a noise machine, yeah,
So,
those of us who know it's a noise
yeah.
machine, and dog can get that. So, and dog, but yeah, it does have the spa. In fact, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I think it's like spa music type version of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the one that I use, actually, you can pick 4 different sounds.
Oh, it's a puppy.
Oh, how Jay. So yeah, you choose 4 different. Oh, we're starting to. Are we cuddling or are we trying to play?
Go, you sleep.
Oh,
Yeah, this
oh my
has, I think,
God.
6 different sounds. But I
Okay,
mean,
I mix mine up. I have the white noise. I have a waterfall. And then I have one of the things yeah, I do a couple different
yeah.
things with mine, and it works really well for me now. So,
Well, like, I don't want to say I'm gonna stay on here and hope that I don't fall asleep, but I'm teeter-tottering on
well, actually,
falling
why don't
asleep.
we take this at this point? Let's go ahead. Actually,
Yeah.
by the way, we're working on this one. It's actually double-sided. This is
I
going
love
to be
it.
so cool.
Can you
Yeah,
send
it's
me a
actually going to be
picture of
both
that when you're
sides.
done, Matt Loco?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because yeah, it'll be a keychain, and it's going to be on both sides. I've never
Okay.
done one like this, so this is going to be cool. So, but let's do this. I'm going to pull up because we have a song. Oh my God!
So I made these little doodads,
Yes.
and there's a bunch of them. I mean, there's like it's like a little art kit or whatever. But I'm gonna make my
Yes.
mom a little windmill of like
That's
it's a
perfect.
windmill
You
of
guys can't
happiness,
see.
and I'm gonna make a little
Oh,
like quote on each one
oh my God, I
about
love it.
like
I
like
love it.
yeah.
You guys have never seen this that I have. Can you see there my light right up here or
Mhm.
there? Those are actually crystals.
I
They
love it.
hang down and they're clear crystal that I made. I actually got some and I drilled down in the center, and I'm going to put some other crystals in with it that I just
That's a
got. My
great
mom actually,
idea.
it was so cool. And then my mom got me these, no, I don't have it here. I think I took it in the other room. They're amethyst pendants that are longer. And I was like, oh, I'm going to put amethyst with it also
Oh,
next.
that'll be
So
beautiful. Oh,
I
and
can't
Canine
wait.
Rescue, puppy breath is the best. And you know what? Here, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna laugh right now. You're gonna totally laugh at me. Are you kidding? I have his little right here next to me in our couch. I have his little toothbrush and
Yeah.
his little eye wipes. And
Oh,
like I'm obsessed with this dog. Like this dog is getting like the most attention. Like, and then
not surprised.
he has a whole grooming kit that I'm not even going to use because I need someone to show me how to do it.
I'm gonna see if I can find the video because he's gonna be close enough to the type of hair as Wrigley and Cassie and all. I just bought these for the hair around the face, so I'm gonna actually start cutting the dogs right now.
He's got a weird poodle like. I mean, that's why he's gonna
girl,
like he's gonna pass for a bear really well.
I
Like,
love it. I love it. He's like, I'm sleepy, Bubby. I'm a sleepy Bubby. Oh, he's cute. I know, yeah. All mine disappeared except for Pia. I think they're all with mom. I can't believe it. So, yeah. Dolls. So, okay. I think what I'm going to do at this point, because Butterfly Kiss is going to be out of here in a few seconds, it looks like, I am going to pull up. Let me pull it up here. Actually, let me do this. Add to stream. So here is a song that JP came backstage and dropped. So let's play this. We usually end with any music. Actually, I tell this to anyone. JP sends me stuff, but if anyone has music that they'd like us, something that they've made themselves, okay, hey, let's share. Let's share with each other. So
everybody
here we
hit
go.
that thumbs up though too, please. Everybody.
Yes,
Hit
definitely.
that thumbs up. And if you please join the family. Luma is extremely passionate about true crime, missing children cases, and missing people cases, I should say. And it's definitely worth your while to subscribe to such a lovely channel because she also brings lovely people into her community. If you're not aware of this, like we have a very beautiful community, and the best thing about our community is that we are supportive and loving of each other, even when we don't agree.
Yeah. And it happens, guys. We all have our arguments at times, but we work through it and we figure out where everyone stands and we move on. We learn from it.
We move forward.
So, yep, we do. We do.
I hate those words.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate being an adult. It sucks to be an adult. I liked who I was when I was 8 years old. Come on, I want to be 8 again. Come on now.
I want to be 8 wanting to adult again.
Exactly. That's it. Exactly. So this is called You Live, You Learn. And so here we go.
Why would you want to disown me before I even get a chance to be? No, it just don't seem so right that on one
Yes. For those of you who, I almost hit the wrong button there. For those of you who have never gone over to JP's channel, I put a link to that song in chat. Please go take a look at it over there. Sub up. Y'all have an awesome week. Have a great weekend. I don't know if Butterfly Kisses fell asleep or not, but I'm so happy she joined us up here for the whole time. I was really, really happy she joined us up here. And Jet's mom, I love you. DC, thank you so much for coming up here, my dear. I know you had a phone call come in. He sent me a message and told me he had to run because of a phone call. So, but I love you, my dear, and love you, JP. Thank you for sending that song. And I will get in touch with you. Yeah, let's talk. And love all of you guys, though, so much. And Mr. Termite is still flying around me. He's driving me crazy. I love all of you guys tons. Have a great weekend. Mahalo. Aloha. Love each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Bye.